Hey there, thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the vibe that we are wanting to create with Weavers of the New Earth. And so before we dive into the specifics on creating videos, I really want to remind everyone to just step back and take a look at the bigger picture vision of what we're creating here. So Weavers of the New Earth is really intended as a massive culture change endeavor. And so we're wanting to create a vision of the new reality where communities have food sovereignty, where people really know how to collaborate and cooperate with each other, where communities are connected, where children are raised in more of a village-like setting, where individuals and communities know how to take care of their bodies and their mental health. And all of these things which we're going to be seeding in the curriculum that we share with the children. And so everyone just keep that big picture, bird's eye view in mind when you're creating your curriculum, and it will absolutely be in alignment with what we're going for. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that we are still in the phase of the butterfly or the caterpillar going into the cocoon, and there's a lot of just mush and muck, and we're in the dying phase still. You can see all the leaves around me are falling and just letting go and surrendering to this dying phase that they do every fall around this time. Yeah, so beautiful. And so I want to just remind everyone to do whatever practices you have and you can and you know to stay in the expanded heart consciousness when you create your content and your curriculum. It really makes a lot of sense if you're having fears or anger or getting stuck in that us versus them thinking, because that's really what's dying. That's the old way that is rearing its head back up for like one last hurrah. And so, but we don't want to carry any of that with us. And so if you can, do your practices before, during, and after you create this content, then we can do our best to have this transition program really help usher in this new earth that we're going for. And then another thing on the vibe is just if you are sharing a craft, we'd love to stay with natural materials as much as possible, like nails and glue and things like that are going to be fine, paper, paint. Just really keep in mind that we don't want to be adding like plastic or anything that's like more garbage with craft projects. So natural materials are always just the best choice. And if you're cooking anything, if you're teaching any kind of cooking exercises or baking, let's stick with with natural sugar content or like very low sugar content, so that we can be creating like healthy recipes for the kids and for their families. And then another thing is that if you are, this is a really fun one. If it makes sense for you at the beginning of your classes to like greet the kids as the weavers, then go ahead. If not, no big deal. Also, if you want to dress up in character, like if that makes sense for what you're teaching, you can wear whatever you wear when you're doing the activity that you are teaching about. That could be fun. I think that I'm going to be creating a magical housekeeping sort of home care class. And I think it'd be fun to have some kind of like Mary Poppins type outfit that goes along with it. And so if it resonates, go for it. If not, no big deal. And then the last thing is just having your classes and your content and the arc and the flow and whatever you're sharing be in alignment with the values. And they're all listed on the mission and vision page of the website. So go ahead and read that. But I think you guys know the vibe at this point if you've been watching the videos and if you've looked at the website. It's really just education that is rooted in the earth and that is connected to spirit. And so we're bringing the sacred back into teaching our kids. And we're helping to create open-ended experiences that they can really explore with. And they have a little bit of an environment that they're immersed in, that they can, in a little bit of structure, but that they can really come up with their own ideas about things, their own conclusions about things, and keep the creative spark really alive. And for the rest of those, you can just go ahead and look at that website page. It has like 10 or so, and that can help us all be in the same current of this river that we're flowing down together. So thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see all of the amazing classes that you guys are all going to be bringing in soon. So have a beautiful fall day, or maybe you're looking at this in spring, summer. Have a beautiful day.